I go through these support groups on Facebook, and these poor young kids, mom doesn't want to help them. They want to kill themselves. They feel like life sucks. It's hard enough to be 22, but imagine being 22 with trauma from your childhood. That's heavy duty. And I'm thankful that my trauma pretty much came out at like 32 when I had some kind of grounded feet, because at 22, you're still like wet behind the ears. You're still learning about the world. So you're going to have to get yourself in a community of people. Now with social media, if you're a young person, you can go in groups and ask your butt off for help. Find a few people that can help you, to guide you and to get you through. But not people that would tell you medication. I get on a couple of groups that are given to me by the city here in New York City. And man, one boy, mom just died. He's hating himself, hating the world, confused, waves up and down. And people are helping him in the group, 38 people. And everybody said medication. Everybody said call crisis hotline. Everybody said if you can't sleep, take a Unisom. It was just saddened me, because I'm like, is this what we come down to? One girl was like, when I feel more anxiety, I take an extra anxiety pill in the morning instead of taking one. What are we doing? The anxiety stays. It does not go anywhere. I would wake up 2 in.the morning, completely covered in anxiety. Covered. And I would just sit there and accept it. And after 20 minutes, it subsided. I would be at a restaurant and plates are smashing everywhere, you tapping, and I had hypoacusis. I had to wear earplugs for about 4 months because it was just too overbearing. But I never take medication. I sat with it, I swam in it, I figured it out, I lived in it. And when you live in it, everything has a pattern. Even the weirdest stuff has patterns. So you start to see a pattern with it. Everything has a pattern, So the medication, unfortunately, is not, by psychiatrists, is not discussed as a bridge. No one's ever, I've gone to psychiatrists where I was thinking about medication and I was like, no way. He's like, keep going up every 25 milligrams. 1 week 25, next week 50, then we want to get you to 150. Like, what? No way. So you want to use it as a buffer. But unfortunately, if you say that, then psychiatrists are out of business. And unfortunately, that's the business. The medication business is a $1 billion business. So you want to get help from people that are non-biased, and these support groups are the best place. And just talk to them and tell them that. So yeah, the medication is a buffer. You don't want to be on it. So what I would take when I was back in my day is I took a combination of GABA and 5-HTP. I went to my psychiatrist full of anxiety, and this guy was like, take this, take that. There was no care. I was just a number, and it's sad because the money side of it overtakes the personal side of it. And this is why I opened up a page, because I was so upset, especially doing these free support groups from the city. The guy's like, okay, who speaks next? So 38 people have to introduce themselves in an hour and a half. It takes an hour to introduce. The one guy's like, I want to kill myself, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, do you want to kill yourself right now? Okay, we'll get back to you. Who's next? And it was just flatline, no personality there. And I was like, this poor kid. I'm like, I told the kid that you should journal, but I was overwhelmed. The tidal wave of medication. My one journaling with 7 or 8 other people that said medication.